Hey, I'm Gory Movie.
I'm Danny Nightmare.
And we are Horror Addicts. And today we are going to be doing a trailer reaction for the new Halloween movie.
Let's see what my boy Michael Myers is up to these days.
So the new Halloween movie, it's going to be bringing back John Carpenter as a producer. It's going to be bringing back the primary original shape, Nick Castle, and of course, Scream Queen Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode.
Yep, killed her off twice, but she just keeps coming back. That's what the fans want.
So far, this sounds like an awesome movie. I've heard good things about the trailer, but we have yet to see it, so let's just dive right in.
He was shot by his own psychiatrist and taken into custody that night.
And has spent the last 40 years in captivity. I have something you might like to see.
I mean, your grandmother is Laurie Strode.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
It was not her brother. That's something that people made up.
Do you know that I pray every night that he would escape?
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
Again. Oh, he's in another restroom. An H2O. Oh, that's gross. Ah! You go, boy!
Can you close the closet door?
Oh, shit. So, what'd you think?
A little nervous, but I'm looking forward to it.
I will say there was a lot in that trailer that reminded me of H2O. You've got Jamie Lee Curtis back. She's older this time. She's a grandma. But, you know, the restroom scene, just a lot of it kind of brought back H2O, which I love H2O, so that is nothing bad for the trailer. It was awesome to see Jamie Lee Curtis again. She's Laurie Strode, so that's amazing.
Some people have been dubbing this H4O, so
yeah.
I can kind of see why now that I've watched the trailer. So
yeah, it does. Does it remind you of it?
A little bit, yeah. But I like how they threw out the whole brother-sister thing right there. They even addressed it and said, nah, that's not true. Which I never had a problem with that, but that led to other things down the line in the series that I always like, okay, the door was open.
I saw that her daughter is Fern from Jawbreaker. I can't remember the actress's name right now. I was like, oh, it's Fern. It was nice because the one thing I think H2O was missing was that it wasn't set in Haddonfield. Obviously, it didn't make sense with the plot of that film, but it's nice that they are back in Haddonfield, that it's back with the original house. I kind of keep expecting to see Paul Rudd as Tommy in the window.
Oh, Ant-Man, you don't need to be in this movie.
Bring him back!
Whatever happened to that baby, though? He took off with the baby at the end of that movie? Yeah. Never came back with it.
I don't know. Halloween has been rebooted and sequeled so many times. The timeline is kind of confusing.
Yeah, you're like, okay, what was canon for which one I'm watching right now?
Yeah, Cinemassacre just did a great video about that, by the way.
I don't know how I feel about some of that stuff in the mental ward. They're on the big checkers board. That looked a little weird, that scene. I'm not sure if I'm gonna enjoy that, but we'll see. We'll see.
That was strange, and I wonder why they would show him the mask. Like, are they trying to provoke him? And who is this guy? He seems like the kind of replacement for Dr. Loomis. Like, he's another, like, shrink type character.
Mm-hmm.
But
they mentioned how Loomis shot him, but they didn't say the 6 times, damn it.
He shot him 6 times! I hope that it shows us some things that we haven't already seen, because I have seen Jamie Lee Curtis return to go up against Michael Myers again.
As long as I guess he doesn't get roundhouse kicked by Busta Rhymes, we should be good for the most part.
From what we've seen in the trailer, though, this does look at least entertaining. Does it look like it's going to be the most amazing thing I've ever seen? I can't say based on what we're seeing. It looks like a lot of things I've seen before, but those were all things I enjoyed. So I can definitely, I can assume that I'm going to enjoy the movie based on the trailer, based on what we're seeing so far.
Give us something we haven't seen, and there's going to be obviously a bunch of things that we have already seen, but do a good job at it, which I did like the scene in there. Nothing new, but him in the closet and the babysitter went to shut the door. That looked good. I'm hyped for that.
And you're just on the edge of your seat because you know what it is. And they did revisit the restroom, but the teeth, that was gross. And of course, this is a slasher movie, so it's going to come down to the kills. If the kills in this movie are good, that's going to be a huge bonus for it. And of course, you know, this is Halloween, so you gotta have them movies.
And it looks like timeline, it's all going together, not like the Texas Chainsaw 3D where they went back to the original date but then magically jumped to the future with people not being the right age. This one looks like it leads up to where it should all be square.
Yeah, and I'm really curious to see what Laurie Strode's life has been like in this new reboot, because we know what it was with the H2O and those films, you know, that, or even, you know, with parts 4 and 5 of the original run where she had a daughter and, you know, all of that. So, I mean, obviously this one she's had children, she has a grandchild. It looks like she stayed in Haddonfield. I'm curious to just experience the character more and learn more about her. A different backstory will certainly be interesting.
Well, H2O was a good movie. This one might have the advantage here because the only problems with H2O is like when they filmed it, they were sure if they were going to erase all that stuff. Like some scenes got taken out later, but they were kind of making it to where it could fit, but it didn't fit. Plus, they had a mask problem, a really bad mask problem in H2O.
The CGI mask in H2O was not good.
And that was one of 5.
Like you said, originally, Jamie, her daughter, was part of that script, and they ended up cutting it, which I think would have been better. But, you know, say la vie, it's in the past. So, yeah, I'll be very interested to see this. Of course, you know, we're going to be there opening day. You know, we're not going to miss this. It's not a question of if it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a question of how good is it going to be, because this looks pretty solid.
Because the Halloween movies, they're all over the board. Hopefully this one will be up towards the top.
Yeah, and for the most part, I've enjoyed all of them except for maybe Resurrection. Resurrection kind of sucks balls.
Second Rob Zombie one.
Yeah, the second Rob Zombie one's pretty bad too. Not as bad as Resurrection though.
It's between reality TV and Ghost Mom.
And I even like part 6. I love part 4, so
5 had its moments.
And John Carpenter is back, so I don't think that he would allow them to make a bad Halloween movie.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. Hope it's really good. That's all. I guess I'm nervous because I want it to be really good. You know?
I want it to be really good. I want it to blow my mind, and that I'm trying to have reasonable expectations, because when you go into a movie with those expectations, you will be disappointed, and I don't want to be disappointed.
Chasing that holy grail for a long time, you know.
So I'm gonna go to this expecting to have a good time, and if I get my mind blown, that's just a freaking bonus. We know you guys love Michael Myers. We know you guys are Halloween fans. I mean, what horror fans aren't? I've never met one. So tell us your thoughts. What do you guys think of the trailer? Are you guys excited for the movie? What are your concerns? What are you hyped about?
Let us know.
Thanks for watching.
Cut.
Yeah.